everyone, I'm Angela Hochman, and welcome to In the Kitchen on STL TV, where we work to give you just a little glimpse of what is shaken in the St. Louis food scene. Now, you might notice there's no food. There's not even a guest today, but guess what? I am so excited because today we're going back in time. Okay, not that far back, but we are just gonna recap all of the amazing restaurants that we featured on In the Kitchen in 2023. What a year. It was an action-packed year, okay? Because if you don't know by watching many of the episodes, I spent the majority of the year pregnant. So I was really soaking in all of those flavors and smells and bites and everything. So we're gonna get to some of those. Later on in the show, we're gonna take a look back at our very own Jade Harrell experiencing the taste of St. Louis 2023. I'm jealous of that. But right now, let's take a look at some of my favorite moments of the year in the kitchen. I am so excited for today's episode because alongside me are two of the owners of Terror Tacos. I have got brothers, Bradley and Brian, joining me today. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Awesome. There's a lot going on in front of me. So you guys, we're making two things today. What are we gonna make first?
It's our tofu terror taco. So it's actually a cilantro lime tofu that we marinate. And then
to my ears.
The second item is a burrito that we put on our menu a while back. It is a buffalo tofu burrito with lots of really crazy ingredients in it. So
one thing we absolutely need to mention is this is a purely vegan establishment.
yes, it is.
With, you know, a little mix of horror, and we also like heavy metal a lot at Terror Tacos. Holy smokes. Does one person usually eat this? I'm not judging, I'm just asking.
You know, yes, but we do get a lot of requests for to-go boxes, which we do have, so.
Wow. Oh, are we getting close?
All right,
That's
yeah,
looking...
we're almost there. So I'm gonna throw on some crispy jalapenos.
Oh, my favorite. You know, you can't find those a lot of places, so I'm really glad that you showed up today with a batch of those.
And then our red hot riplets, we're just gonna crush up and go on here.
Again, you guys are so similar to Steve's Hot Dogs because things that you never, ever, ever think should or would be involved in a taco or a burrito, that's who you guys are. And I know that you are so authentic, and that's the vibe. I feel like when I walk into Terror Tacos, it's gonna be you guys the same as you are now. You just keep it real, right?
That's right.
I think that's awesome. So on today's episode, I'm very excited because we brought Chef Marie from My Marie Haitian restaurant over on Cherokee. How's it going, Chef?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good. I am hungry. I am smelling everything in front of me. Chef, what are we going to make?
Oh, thank you for letting me here. Thank you so much.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me here. So today we're gonna make some coconut curry shrimp.
Ooh.
This is delicious. Don't worry, you're gonna eat. I heard you say you're hungry.
I will eat all. Yes,
okay,
I'm always hungry.
Yes.
So coconut curry shrimp. And I'd like to just talk a bit because this is a Haitian restaurant.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Jamaican restaurant. Before we get into it, can you sort of differentiate between the two?
Okay, difference like Haitian restaurant and Jamaican, we got that a lot. So I'm not from Jamaica, I'm from Haiti, born and raised. Okay, so we just like a little bit like familiar. Our cuisine and Jamaican cuisine, they're a little bit like, if you see some red rice and peas, you can think that Jamaican. But Haitian too, we make rice and peas. We do plain things. We do good. But we got like a little bit difference. That's the difference between like Haitian, like they do dumplings. The dumplings a little bit sweet, or fried dumplings a little bit salty. That's the difference between us, but we all sister and brother.
Oh, that's so interesting. And I feel like a big differentiator is your seasoning.
Yes, I use
your actual seasoning.
Exactly, I use my seasoning. Even though I make jerk chicken, I use my seasoning. I don't like buy the Jamaican seasoning. Nothing wrong with them. But I use my signature dish.
What is going on down there with our coconut curry shrimp?
So I add curry powder and the seasoning, like 1 tablespoon of that seasoning.
And that's your seasoning, is that
that's
right?
my seasoning. I already mix it at home. And the shrimp, all those vegetables, and scotch bonnet pepper, and the herbs, the rosemary, the parsley, the thyme, Those so good, and the coconut milk make it like creamy.
It's this
Yes.
like amazing Caribbean fusion. What else do you have going on here?
This one is plantain.
Ooh.
Yes, fried deep plantain. So there's already fried, and we're just gonna flat it and refry it again.
Okay, so how do we flatten these?
So well, we need 2 of these, but I just been one. But you can, yeah, you see
What?
that's pretty hands. That's from
Oh
Haiti.
my gosh, I thought this was
Yeah.
a teeny tiny cutting board. You could put your hand on it. No, it's how you flatten the plantains?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, okay, show me everything.
That's made from Haiti. We make that in Haiti.
It's beautiful.
Yes, you see?
Whoa,
Yeah, we flat
I
those.
need to get one of those.
Yeah, you're right. We are not in the kitchen. Oh no, they let me out and I am in the field exploring Gooey Louie's, okay? A new location, definitely not a new concept. I get to sit down with the owner, Debbie Steiferman, and we are gonna learn all about these gooey butter cakes, how they're made, and maybe, hopefully, get a taste. Let's check it out. Debbie, hi, thank you for welcoming us into this adorable new location.
Thank you so much for coming.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the minute you walk in, there is just this aura and it smells so good. Does that ever get old? Please tell me.
No, absolutely not. And you know, gooey butter cake smells a little different from your traditional bakery, you know? So there's a little savory in there with the cream cheese. So it's a really distinct smell. And since it's, you know, a small space, it is really is a part of the experience. So I'm glad that you noticed it and you loved it.
So this is a new location, but you were clearly not new to the gooey butter business. Talk about your history in this wonderful world.
Yeah, so we started Gooey Louie back in 2006, October, back, you know, during the fall. We premiered at Best of Missouri Market at the Missouri Botanical Garden, and we've been selling gooey butter cakes ever since.
So Debbie, are you able to share how the goo is made? What goes into the goo?
Yeah, so anybody who's made gooey butter at home knows the cream cheese, powdered sugar, and then eggs, vanilla. Now, one thing that some recipes call for and some don't is butter. And a lot of people don't add extra butter, but we add extra butter to the goo. So it's extra buttery. There's butter in the base and butter in the goo. We put it all in our big mixer and then we pull it up here. And it's definitely the messiest part of the job.
Talk about behind the scenes. We are like in the middle of this. Okay.
So there we go. It's pretty darn gooey, right?
Heck yeah. If I had to describe that in one word, it would indeed be gooey.
I am so giddy today because I've got one of my favorite restaurants in the house with me today. Okay, you know Casa Don Alfonso at the Ritz? Well, these two gentlemen are from Don Alfonso 1890 in Italy. Yeah, Italy. I've got the restaurateur Mario Iaccarino and the chef Nicola Pignatelli. Hi guys.
Hi, Angela.
How are we doing today?
We are very happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. This is seriously one of the best restaurants in town. And first I need to know, chef, what are we gonna make?
Making the gnocchi with the red pepper, scamorza cheese, and the basil.
Gnocchi
Yes.
with the peppers and the cheese. That sounds delicious. Should we go ahead and get
Yes.
started?
Start for the.
Okay,
making
I'll
the
let you
gnocchi.
start the cutting. And then you tell me. So, Mario, I'd like to talk while he's rolling this a little bit about the concept of Don Alfonso. You're a fourth generation in this amazing restaurant family.
It's a love story. Don Alfonso, 1890 in Italy is a big love story that started in 1890 with my great-grandfather, which realized the first hotel of the family.
Okay.
And Don Alfonso restaurant now is at the fourth generation, and it's already 50 years open.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
yes,
wow.
so-
In what part of Italy?
We are located on the hill of Sorrento,
Okay.
in one of the most beautiful region, I can say, in Italy, between the Gulf of Naples and the Gulf of Salerno, let's say Amalfi Coast.
And now you want me for cook the gnocchi.
And gnocchi is, describe to people, some people might not know what this is,
You know,
unfortunately.
gnocchi, Angela, this is part of very strong tradition of the Sorrentine Peninsula.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody which arrives in Sorrento can try gnocchi alla Sorrentina. But because we want to give a very strong identity in terms of seasonality in Casa Don Alfonso, we have realized for summertime gnocchi with one of the most important vegetables of summer, which is the bell pepper.
Oh, yes.
So we have realized a traditional recipe, but made with the seasonal ingredient.
see what's
And
going on.
now we are poaching the gnocchi
That's
after
fast,
we have
isn't
realized
it?
the dough.
Fast, yes. The
And
gnocchi
we are
is fast.
melting with this beautiful red pepper, deep fried a little bit, and red pepper cream. So,
I love how vibrant it is.
Yeah.
Now, on this mouth-watering episode, we are going to experience incredible Cuban food. So I brought on the owner of Havana's Cuban Cuisine, the lovely Tamara Landero. Tamara, how are you?
Hi, thanks for letting me be here.
Thank you for coming and bringing all of this good food. What are we making today?
So we are making ropa vieja sandwiches. Ropa vieja is a famous Cuban entry. So we are making sandwich with that.
Now, I did take some Spanish, so I know that means old clothes. Is that right?
Yeah, because we shredded the beef like all clothes breaks. Yeah.
Oh, like an old T-shirt that's kind of withering away.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And this is, you said, the second most popular sandwich on the menu?
Yeah, since we started making this when we had the truck in 2021 during the pandemic. We started selling it because my daughter, who works with me since then, she likes to make it. So we only need to have enough bread and the meat to make her sandwich. So it became famous.
How we looking over here?
Yeah, and we have
Smells
these
so good.
Cuban flags to make it nicer.
What is it? Oh, yeah, flags?
Yeah.
You think of everything. This is incredible. And you know what? I love that you are not the first guest I've had that could not find food that they grew up eating. So they thought, hey, I see an opportunity.
So
I'm going
let's
to
go
open a
there.
restaurant.
Okay. And we are going to put the sandwich.
I'll let you cut that. That looks like I might need adult supervision for that. And it's at an angle, too. That is the biggest sandwich for one person. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this. You can tell you are cooking with all of your passion here, and I just think it's so special and so sweet that you and your daughter share this. Oh my gosh, oh, that's so cute. Look at that.
And this is the sauce that we can put on it. People can.
I'm a sauce girl, so I'm like, more is better.
Yeah.
So you
we
just
have
dip it
ready.
in there? Is it time to try it?
Yeah.
Okay,
We have a mess here.
that's okay. That is
You want
okay.
to
I invite you to mess up the kitchen. It means we were having a good time. Okay, so you got, yay! Don't pull that sauce too far away. Here, let's pop that right here. We'll put a little on the side, and I'll just dip it in. Here, I don't want to. Here, we'll be respectful of our eating community here. How do you eat this? This is bigger than my head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, here I go. No, really, like what's bigger? Okay, 1, 2.
The juicy of the meat.
Oh my. I would high five you, but my hands are a little messy. That was so incredible.
Okay, in 2023, I really feel like we took you on a global cuisine field trip, okay? We went to Italy, Cuba, the Caribbean. Yeah, we brought you all of those flavors on this show. We've featured the guys from Casa Don Alfonso, straight from Italy, here in our kitchen. And we cooked up some amazing, delectable food that I will never forget. We also had my Marie on. Ever experienced Caribbean food? I hadn't until that episode. Oh, another one that really stands out was when I went on location to Super Smokers Barbecue, okay? This is the second time we've had them on the show. It was so fun checking out, A, their new location, but B, I mean, the chef, he put me to work, okay? At one moment, I think my whole arm was inside of a smoker and I was trying to get what he called, I had to slur the ribs. I had never heard of slurring ribs before, but I did it, conquered that, knocked that off the old bucket list. There were just so many fun moments, so many fun bites, and so many really just amazing and inspiring guests that we got to feature on this show. But don't worry, we are not finished yet. When we come back, we are going to check out the Taste of St. Louis 2023 with our own Jade Harrell. And don't worry, we will have more clips of In the Kitchen.
I've always been told I gotta be strong. Thick skin, tough as nails. But to be everything for everybody, it wears on you. Black don't crack, they say. But it can. We all can. Reach out to a friend if you see them going through it. No matter who you are, being vulnerable is what makes us whole. Learn how to help at seizetheawkward.org.
Jade Harrell here with STL TV. And oh, taste and see that the Lou is good. It is Taste of St. Louis once again here at Ballpark Village. We have an opportunity to taste, try, experience some delights for every flavor that you could want for your taste, your palate, your age, your diet, and your lifestyle. Music and entertainment, and this is one you don't want to miss. So we're going to take you with us. Come see. Oh, shucks. You get it? Oh, shucks. Okay, never mind. Jade Harrell with SCL TV, and I've run into a unique dish called elote.
Elotes, West Coast.
Elote.
West Coast exquisite elotes.
Okay, what makes your elotes so exquisite?
Well, I got the best of both worlds now. I'm from California, got a little Compton in me, and a little bit of St. Louis now, so the best of both worlds.
St. Louis corn and Compton corn. Tell me exactly is an elote. What is it made of? How do you prepare it, and why do we love it so much? Is it because of your cute mascot?
Oh, thank you. Well, we have the different flavors. That's what sets us apart from a lot of people that sell elotes.
So are they roasted? Like, is it the whole kernel? Is it boiled?
Well, you know, I can't tell you.
Well, I don't want the secrets. I just want to know what I'm putting in my mouth.
Okay, yeah. Well, it just really just depends. You know, it depends on you. Like, what do you like spice, or do you like? You don't care for spice, or?
I'm open to either. So then you rub it on there. It's regular ears of corn, but taken to the exquisite level.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
yes,
then
indeed.
How long have you been in business, and what made you come out to showcase your restaurant, your wares here at the Taste?
Okay, yeah, I've been in business now going on 2 years. Nice. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you made it past that mark.
Yes. And then I'm out here because the Taste is like family. I love the vendors. Chuck brought me in last year, and I just love it.
I love it, too. Well, thank you for letting us enjoy, spend a little time in the cornfield, and make sure you check out the exquisite elotes and get a little taste of California right here in St. Louis. I'm going to try to hold this mic, but you won't have a problem hearing me smack on these delicious fried veggie samosas that I got here from Namaste Restaurant and Bar. They have a tasty outer coating. The sauce is bananas, and the inside, Is that a broccoli in there? And it's good for me. Come get a taste. Taste and see that the Lou is good. We're gonna eat all this food or try everything out here. There's just so much stuff.
You should come try us out. Wild Rose, best soul food cafe.
Well, lucky for me, I ran into you. Well, I don't want to throw away the food I already got.
I mean, you can also set it to the side and try us first. I mean, you know.
So it's something that we need to check out. Is this your family's business?
Yes, ma'am. This is my Memoirs restaurant, and we serve soul food like stuffed turkey legs and regular turkey legs.
Ooh, and they're stuffed?
Yes, we have stuffed turkey legs.
This will be a problem. I want to meet your mima and your mama and see what they got cooking.
Okay, good.
It's called the itis, in case y'all don't know what happens to me after this.
We'll give it to you.
Stuffed turkey legs and whatnot, take me over. Well, it's no accident that I ran into you. Your son actually stopped us and said, I don't need to go any further, that this family-owned business is where to be. Yes. Tell me a little bit about the Wild Rose, my dear.
Indeed, the Wild Rose is located in North County. We specialize in soul food, dressing, some of your down south country food, short ribs, very good tasting food.
Oh my goodness, and he said this was his family's business. Yes. So this is your mom's business?
Yes, it's my mother's business.
Okay, did she share any of those recipes with you?
Well, I have some of my own, but she does the majority of the cooking.
Everybody's bringing something. So tell me how the business got started and how you're able to keep it going and in the family.
Okay, so we only been started for about a year, but having roots from Tennessee and Alabama, there was no question that this deep Southern soul food was born in us.
That's
for sure.
That's it. What makes you love St. Louis?
It's home. We've been here and we're planning on staying here for a while.
Okay, what's your invitation for folks to come out to taste and see?
We have homemade peach cobbler, samples for only $3. We have chicken plates. We have stuffed turkey legs, you all, with 3 sides, dressing, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese. Come down and try it.
You had me at cobbler, honey.
Yes, indeed.
Make sure you come check out, and let's give a shout out to your mom. What's her name?
Rose.
Well, that's what is she wild too?
Yes, Wild Mama Rose.
Wild Mama Rose. Make sure you come check out Wild Mama Rose and the Wild Rose Soul Cafe, among all the other great food and offerings, entertainment and fun for this Taste of St. Louis.
All right, welcome back to In the Kitchen. Okay, the Taste of St. Louis 2023 looked amazing. Gosh dang, I am having some serious FOMO right now because I didn't get to go, but I'm so glad that Jade got to experience it. It looked like a blast. Okay, now, as you recall, right now we are simply reminiscing about the wonderful year of 2023. Lots of wonderful moments that happened right here in this kitchen. Here are just a few.
All right, as promised, I am here at Teatopia sitting down with the brains behind this amazing concept, Mr. Reginald Rio Quarles. How you doing, Rio?
Well, how are you?
I am awesome. I am so happy to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. So talk to me about this wonderful concept you opened about 6 years ago,
Correct,
2017. Yeah. You're like, you know what I need to do? Open a tea shop. Is that how it went?
Most definitely. That's exactly how it went.
Yeah, super easy.
I always felt like we needed a space where you can have access to really amazing, high quality tea, but not necessarily have to like dress up or do anything specific or put on a facade. You can just come in and be yourself and just find that place of solace and relaxation.
And now it is time to have a tea party, right, Rio?
Most definitely, most definitely.
What is going on in front of me? It's beautiful, and that is all I know.
So the tea is called Citrus Bliss. It's a fruity herbal tea. So there's hibiscus, elderberry, orange pieces, grapefruit pieces. It's like everything citrusy that you would want.
Yes, and elderberry is so good for you. I keep hearing about it.
Most definitely.
I don't know exactly what it does, but I know it's good for you. Talk about the significance. Are you counting steps?
So, yep, most definitely. Every time when you come in, if you get a pot of tea, each pot of tea comes with the tea itself, of course, 1 or 2 mugs, depending on how many people are going to drink it, and a trusty timer. Every tea should be timed, whether you time it for the minimum amount of time that it needs to be steeped or the maximum amount. If you oversteep the tea, it becomes really bitter and tannic, depending on what tea it is.
I have done that.
Me too. That's how I learned. And then if you understeep it, it becomes a hot cup of water. So you kind of want to avoid those. So every category of tea has its own regulation of how long it should be steeped and what water temperature it should be steeped at.
Hey, we just caught up with Jeff Bitter, the owner and head pitmaster of Super Smokers here in Eureka. And now, Jeff, we have to scoop on this beautiful new location. It's been a while since we've had you in studio.
It's been a while.
Things have changed.
A lot has changed.
When you were in studio, this was your location, is that right?
That is right. The original location opened in 1996.
Okay.
Just about a mile and a half up the road.
And talk about the difference 1.5 miles in a new location has done for your business.
Well, let's see. It doubled the kitchen. Literally doubled the kitchen. You know, when we've got a full kitchen now with burgers and Cajun and all the grill space to be able to cook all this with. It's really helped us round out our menu. So we're not just the local barbecue joint. Now we're the local barbecue and Cajun joint.
Am I gonna make ribs?
You're gonna make some ribs.
You remember the
You're
last
gonna
episode, you were
finish.
my adult supervision here
You're gonna
because
finish
I don't know
ribs.
how the heck to
That's
make
okay.
ribs.
That's fine. We can do
Okay.
that. It's easy.
It's a group
You're-
effort.
We're gonna finish. It's fine.
Let's
Come on
do
back.
it.
Let me show you the kitchen.
Okay, this is where the magic happens.
This is
y'all.
where all the magic happens.
Ooh.
So be careful. It's a live kitchen, nice and hot.
It's hot.
But what we've done
fire.
is with the old location, we could only do barbecue. So we pretty much just had this set up at our old location.
Whoa.
The expansion here is now we've got the full range, the full grill, the full griddle. We can cook burgers, we can cook Cajun, we can cook all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh my gosh.
But we're still scoop and serve. So our barbecue is cooked overnight. So in the mornings, the pit guy comes in about 5:30 and he brings up all of our brisket, all of our pork.
Rise and shine,
Yeah.
5:30, because those briskets, you don't mess around with those. They
We-
take hours upon hours.
We put them on.
To get just right.
We put them on about 4 o'clock the day before, and then they cook all the way till the next morning.
Okay.
They cook till they're done. People, my favorite question that everybody gets aggravated with me about is, well, when's done? Well, the meat tells us when it's done.
It's
We
done when it's done.
Put a probe in that tells us the temperature is, and it's ready when it's ready.
Okay, today is going to be a very special episode because we have Saucy Porka on. I have been dying to eat their food, and I couldn't think of two better humans to have on than the co-owners and siblings, Amy and Phil Lee. You two, how are you?
Good, thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for bringing this whole setup to the kitchen. This really looks like we're going to have about 50 people over in the kitchen
You
today.
know, we don't want to disappoint the mothers out there and the grandmas because when we serve food, it's to serve everybody, right? Phil's
Let's
going to
kick
start
us off.
cooking off with some of the chorizo here.
Okay.
And because everything about a great egg roll is about the fillings, right? So he's going to give some great tips on how to prepare the meats and what to do, because anybody at home making egg rolls can add their own fillings. But
Okay.
there's definitely some secrets that we've learned along the way that makes for the perfect egg roll.
Perfect. You're gonna put the fill in fillings. Let's get going. It looks so good.
The
What
fill in
is that?
fillings.
Sweet potato. You can coin that.
I like that.
Would you two like to grab one?
Yes.
Sure.
We can do a egg rolls
roll
cheers.
cheers.
Yes, that's
I like
one of
your
our favorite
style,
things.
Amy.
All right, I'm gonna grab a veggie one. Okay.
Like, just pick one, Phil. Cheers,
Cheers.
friends. Okay, let's jump in and try one.
Yeah, go ahead. Mojo sauce away.
Oh my. I need a moment.
Yeah?
This is so good. Holy cow.
Yeah.
This is wild. I love sauces. I've never had a sauce like this. I couldn't decide which brother I wanted to bring on, so I brought both. I brought on these two guys from Anthonino's. I've got the brothers Rosario and Anthony Scarrato. Hi, guys.
How are you? Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you for coming. I was so excited to know you were coming on.
Yeah.
This is a Hochman family favorite restaurant.
Awesome.
Just FYI, we might have spent an anniversary dinner at your restaurant.
Perfect.
So
Wonderful. We love it.
talk about this Italian and Greek fusion. Not something you hear about too often, and that you're on the hill.
That's right. So basically, our mother is from Athens, Greece, and our
Okay.
dad is from southern Italy and Sicily. It's his background. So
We're totally related then. 1,000%.
So we're 50-50, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how the whole thing started. We said we want to go on the hill. We need a little something different.
We want to be the same Italian, you know. We love the St. Louis Italian thing, but we want to be a little
Yeah.
different and bring a Greek in.
A little Greek flair.
Yeah.
So obviously our menu's more Italian, but it has a good handful of awesome Greek.
Absolutely. You have an incredibly wide menu that
Yeah,
is
big menu.
everything has been so good and so decadent, so authentic. Talk a bit about what we're going to make today.
Well,
What's cooking?
we brought in our house salad that was created a number of years ago at another restaurant that our father owned, but it's our house salad, and
It's like a creamy, it's a creamy Greek dressing.
Play on a,
so.
and
Oh, I
really,
see what
really
you
good.
did there.
Yeah.
I always feel better, especially at Italian restaurants. I'm like, if I ate a greenhouse salad before,
yeah, you feel
that I'm good at
yeah,
eating all the carbs.
Of course.
There's a lot of excitement going on around Schnucks because guess what you can find there? Are the rumors true?
The rumors,
yep.
All the
They are
Schnucks.
there. They are at all the Schnucks.
All stores, 4 flavors of pizza. We have our Euro pizza, which we brought here today.
Oh.
We have a good sausage pepperoni. We have our fire pizza, a little spicy. It's going to have a spicy tzatziki with a Volpe capicola, pepper cheese, and mozzarella.
Ooh.
I like to tell people how that one
Jalapenos.
goes. So hot.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then a roasted garlic, which is spinach, olive oil, and
Oh.
garlic base, mozzarella, and chicken.
Okay, 2023 was such a fun, magical year. Oh, excuse me, I almost forgot to mention the STL TV Jewel Awards. Yes, thank you very much. In the Kitchen was nominated for many different categories like Best Host, which I'm very grateful for that, Best Producer for Asia and Lauren, okay, the GOATs right there. And okay, we didn't win any of those categories, but it really was an honor just to be nominated. Oh, and I just might have to toot my old horn here, but I did go home with the STL TV Employee of the Year award that night. I think I'm still shocked. That was just such a surprise. Okay, as much as I hate to wind down, that's gonna do it for this episode of In the Kitchen on STL TV, where you get to experience St. Louis. And don't forget, you can always follow us on Facebook at In the Kitchen STL TV, where you can find the latest episodes, upcoming guests, and you can find these recipes. So if you want to make these at home, go for it. And there's also a lot of inspiration for places to eat in our wonderful city of St. Louis. And keep in mind, if you're out and about and you're at a restaurant that you think might make a great guest, let us know. Send us a quick message on Facebook, okay? That's gonna do it, friends. Follow us on all things social. I'm Angela Hochman. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen.